talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see tight end Dawson Knox. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Bills and the Seahawks.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Black swap, check right. Switch, yellow, line.
On 1st and 10, Knight, the catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Check pitch, Smith red.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Off play action. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Back to throw. Knight. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Pollard. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Higbee. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Well, the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
The Bills at 7-1 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen.
This pass is caught by London. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Drake London.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them a possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Check white. Switch. Yellow. Yellow. Line.
Off the play fake. Knight. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. 19 yards that time for number 19. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 33. Here's the option play now to the left. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Opposite. Green. Black swap. Check white. Switch. Yellow. Yellow. Line.
Looking to throw. Knight trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Seahawks will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a third down coming up. Back to throw. Knight. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's going to try and do this himself. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Ready, go.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. Looking to throw. Knight. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Well, Charles, I think you have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, being the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
On play action, Allen. Open man downfield is Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. On play action, Allen. Throw left side, there's London. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Here's Allen. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Throwing on first down is Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there's no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Allen off the play fake. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up for the first and goal.
Throwing now is Allen. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out as they have taken the lead.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays. Don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. To throw on 2nd down. Knight. Open man is Higgins. He's at the 50. 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw caught here by Metcalf.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
To the air, Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. Allen now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up and try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 16. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Operating from the red zone now. Allen got London on the slant. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Allen. The quick slant caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Allen taking it himself. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are once again back in front. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the drive for 2.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to, because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Yellow, line, check, pink, Smith, red.
Throwing to start the drive. Knight. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here up near the 40. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, he tries to give it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now this one complete on the slant route. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Knight. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On third down, Knight. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incomplete?
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. It's taken to the 26. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Knight. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a first down as well. To throw, it's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
From midfield, here's Allen.
This pass is caught by London.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Knight.
That's taken in by Higgins.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Knight.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Here's the option going right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Pollard going to try the right side. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check right.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Line, check, pink, Smith, red.
Here's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Knight. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
T. Higgins.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And quickly they get to the line.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now Allen.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the 1st with a very effective stiff arm. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
That's brought in downfield by London.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Bills!
DK Metcalf.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10.
Opposite, green, black walk.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check right, switch, yellow, line.
To throw on second down. Knight. This pass complete to Higgins. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Back to throw. Knight. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Knight. And the catch made by Hopkins. Oh, we made a big deal about catch number 1,000, as we should. Now he's at 1,001, so he's building towards 2,000, Charles.
I like your optimism, and I love your math. Let's go ahead and get the next 1,000, and he started on it already.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
75 yards on the ground here for Pollard. This is a first down.
On play action, Allen.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incomplete.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
Oh, nice move. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On second down, it's Walker.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
T. Higgins.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Allen over the middle, caught by London. Finding space at the 40.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
That one goes for 24 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
T. Higgins out on offense with the rest of his teammates for this next drive.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL, except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know. We'll
throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Knight. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Bills to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. They'll run forward with Pollard. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. So Allen's going to look to throw.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Allen to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Allen. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard. They'll look to throw. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 10. At time, a huge factor. The turnover does give them life, but they still need 2 scores. Throwing after the interception. Knight toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. On first down, Knight. And his throw is incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Off play action. Knight. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Back to throw. Knight. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. And as this defense walks.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I